Hey guys, it's Zach from Turpin Landscape Design Build. I just came out today to check out a project that we finished up in 2019. I wanted to just take you around, show you what we got. So this was a multi-phase project. We came in one year in 2018 and then came back and did the rest in 2019. And during that second phase of the project, we added another phase. So this large waterfall here, which was the second part of the addition, we wanted to make it look like it was all done at once. So you can see from this angle, we set this up, we covered it with some driftwood, and it's actually got the same level of the waterfall behind it that was actually built a year prior. But we always have ways to kind of fine tune and add things to tie it all together at the end, regardless of whether or not you're ready to put this much in at once or it's something that you want to do over time. So this is a really awesome part of the project that wasn't planned. We started with the waterfalls and the patios and we knew we were doing that. This turned into a game time decision. As everything was starting to come together, we talked to the homeowner and said, you know, we want to do something for the kids. Started off with, can we just make a level spot for a playground? We got to talking about how playgrounds are great, but they're really limited for the younger kids. And what's this gonna look like when they're older? So really start thinking long term, because it's a pretty extensive build that we have here, and we didn't want to have something that was gonna get removed later. So we talked about something that the kids can do in the summer. We took the patio work that we have in one section, tied it together into a splash pad. So they can turn all of these fountains and spitters and boulders, they can turn it all off when they don't want to use it. We've got it running now. Some of it's just for the little guys. The water park fountains that's shooting out of the middle of the patio, just sprays water everywhere. We have a couple of seat areas. You can just have the waterfalls just drop right onto your back. And then we had something a little more subtle for when they get a little older. You can sit right on these steps, turn the water on. There's a switch right here by my leg. They can just turn this on and off if they want to do it. So this splash pad has these waterfalls that comes into it, and then it appears that it overflows down this set of waterfalls and then ties into the lower stream. This stream is actually a separate system. We tied it in so that it was connected and didn't look like it was just ending nowhere. It does have some functionality as well. When it rains, this splash pad will overflow and top off the lower basin that feeds the rest of the waterfall. I think we really nailed a very unique and creative way to fill in a part of this project that the customer is really happy with it. I love the way it turned out. One of the things I love about this project is how we took the different elevations. We have a travertine patio as soon as you walk out that's underneath the structure of the house so you can stay out of the sun. And then that steps down into a nice curved travertine walkway that leads to the pergola seating area. We decided that because of the hillside, instead of leveling everything out and just having one big massive patio or even 3 big patios that are all on the same level, by changing the elevations, it just gives you a sense that you want to walk through and hang out in different spots at different times of the year. So now we're setting up in the second tier of the backyard. Full color PA bluestone irregular patio. It ties in nicely with all of our boulder work. That's why we like to lean on it pretty heavy. It's got some really cool browns and lilacs and striations in it. And around that is this fire pit. This is a propane fire pit. It's just got an insert that the customer purchased, and then we did the boulder work around it just to keep the heat off, give them somewhere they can put their feet up. That's etched right into the PA bluestone patio that we have. So we didn't want to have anything perfect circles, anything that's real straight. Everything's really organic and flows throughout here with a natural element. A wonderful way to get a nice seating area that's not super close to the water, but gives you another zone to hang out in. Sitting by a fire pit, having the kids play in the water park, or just getting a little further away from the noise of the water and sitting a little further back underneath the gazebo. So this was a pretty cool and unique challenge that we had. We had an original water feature with the pondless that started a year prior to the rest of this being finished, and we wanted to add another 50 feet of stream and waterfalls. But we weren't real keen on the idea of just doing two separate systems and having it look that way. They are two separate systems, but we managed to use plants, this piece of driftwood here, some creative boulder work and getting the elevations right, where while you're sitting around the fire pit and looking at this new waterfall, it actually appears like it's all connected. The water is splitting off in one direction, going towards the house, and then it's coming underneath of this piece of wood and running around your patios and your other seating areas. I really like the way that we brought this all together, considering that these two features were installed a year apart. We got water everywhere on this project. As much as I love water, we need a way to get to it so we can interact and enjoy it. So we have a variety of different style patios on this one project here. We have our irregular flagstone with the bluestone up top. We have another very round, formal seating area that's also irregular bluestone. But then we have what we're standing on right now. This is a travertine patio. This is completely in the sun all the time, all day. If the sun is up, it's beating on this patio. So we went with travertine here because the kids want to go out and play in the water park. Just needs to not burn your feet, and travertine does a great job at deflecting heat. It doesn't hold it very long. This has been sitting out all day long, 95 degrees out today, full sun, and the kids can walk back and forth on this without having to get their shoes on. So great option if you've got little ones or you just want to make sure that you're comfortable.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, keep building your outdoor dreams.